Swiss on the one side, trying to work up a chorus with 2 Swiss on the far side, but they had as much effect as a horse yodeler in the Swiss Alps. Three aces so far, and he needs one here.
As good as. Yeah, furious, because what a return. Just a little flick of the wrist.
Yes, and just didn't get his footwork right there for once.
Anything to do with the new balls through, the fact that he hits flatter?
Who, Federer or Safin?
Safin tends to hit it a little bit flatter sometimes, doesn't he? It flies a little.
Certainly seemed a little tense there. Came over it so much earlier. A couple of poor shots.
First break point of the match.
Oh, quick serve out wide. 134 mph, 215 Ks. Lost his serve just once to Herbati. That was in the second set. Had to save 3 break points in the first.
It's fabulous to watch, isn't it, in full flight.
Yeah, it's good to see the Russian flag, which of course has flown so high for Russian women during the course of last year at the majors. What a terrific angle he gets here.
Well held. Saving the break point, and we're level again. There, a good view of the night sky as night approaches. 25 past 8 coming up to in the evening. No sign of the storms predicted from that sky we saw. 4-all.
In aces as well. Yes, you were talking about Federer's footballing skills. Great supporter, of course, of the team in Basel, FC Basel. And Safin loves the game too, but admits to not being a very good footballer. Says he's too big, not quick enough.
Second love service game of the set for Roger Federer, showing no sign of disappointment for not converting the break point, and takes the 5-4 lead. So far in the tournament, as we've been saying through, he's not really had a major test on the scoreboard, Roger Federer. So I suppose if Safin could pinch the first set, having not having to battle his way through a match to reach the semis, could count against him, I suppose.
Could certainly prick his confidence. I mean, there have been times in his matches where he hasn't looked that great, Federer, frankly. And there have been times here, last game, might have really expected him to break through, having the break point. Not a lot he could do, really, with some of the serving. But Lundgren will really be hoping, as you say, that Safin can take the first set here, because it'll be a real dent in Federer's confidence, and conversely it'll give Safin a huge lift. And I would expect Safin, if he wins the first set, to play so much better thereafter, because there are times here he just looks a little tight, a little unsure, as much as he will refuse to admit that.
The win for Safin against Federer was back in Russia, in Moscow, in the year 2002 in the quarterfinals, winning 5-4. He's lost the last 7 sets since then, starting here in the final last year in straight sets, 6-4-2, then 6-6 in Dubai, and the Tennis Masters Cup, which Fru talked about earlier, 6-3, 7-6 with that epic tie-break in the second set. All on hard, those last 3. And remember, 26 wins in a row now for Federer. He's still got some way to go to surpass Vilas, 46 in a row from July to September 77. That's remarkable. Safin serving to stay in the opening set, 4-5. It's clever, isn't he? Because he's come in at the right time.
He has, yes. He won about 60% of his points at the net against Herbati. Came in, well, one time in 8 points, which is quite frequently for Safin, really. That was such good speed and hands from Federer, playing that ball on the crouch, on the run, because that Safin back and down the line is particularly special. He didn't hit it that well against Rochus, the Belgian, when we did that match. What a good match that was too. Olivier Rochus playing so well. Safin's backhand down the line always makes me think of Kofalnikov. When he first came upon the scene, he did so really very effectively right here, and of course always played his backhand down the line so well.
Look at the line of one of Federer's shots, thinking it might have been wide, but it's a stunner.
Yes, and he's a long way back after this too. Look at him, almost back nearer the linesman than he is the baseline.
"31 minutes played." It's 5 games all, and just the one break point offered, that by Safin, saved well.